The two things you need to sell on Autopilot. So every entrepreneur's dream is to be just sitting on a beach, look at their phone and be like, hey, I just made $1,000, and then go back to drinking their margarita. But you need to have everything set up, running on Autopilot, to be able to get consistent evergreen sales for your product or service. The two things that are most important that you need is traffic, so some type of consistent traffic source that sends people to your offer day in and day out. And the second thing you need is some type of reminder to those people that your offer exists. Because look, 99.9% of the people that see your offer the very first time aren't going to purchase, but if you can bring them back to your offer, there's a good chance you'll be able to convert them. Also, if you stick around to the end of this video, I have a bonus tip of one thing that will greatly improve the conversion rates for your evergreen sales. So talk about the first thing you need to consistently sell online, it's traffic. What is the best source of traffic for your business? If you saw our recent videos, we talk about TikTok, Instagram Reels, or YouTube Shorts. Those aren't the type of traffic sources or impressions that we're looking for. The thing is, if you create content for social media, in general, the life of any particular post is maybe a couple of days. So you create an Instagram reel today, and maybe a week later a few people are seeing it, but then you always have to continually be creating content. And so those aren't the ideal ways that you want to be creating content and generating traffic if you want to get sales every single day. So our favorite source for generating consistent traffic you're watching right now, which is YouTube. So we create evergreen videos on topics that people are searching for every single day. For example, on our Spanish channel, here are all the videos we've created about Instagram. And so people watch those videos every single day. Then we have an offer for a lead magnet, a free Instagram guide, and we get around 100 email signups every single day without spending any money on ads for that guide. And then afterwards, we have an offer for different courses that we have. And so generating consistent traffic through YouTube is our by far top source of traffic, favorite for any business owner. The second source of traffic that works really well is Pinterest. So if you have content on YouTube, if you have a blog, creating content on Pinterest is fairly simple, straightforward, and if you consistently create content, you can see this video up above that I'll link to, where we're essentially generating tens of thousands of clicks to our blog, to our YouTube channel from our Pinterest account. And so that's a phenomenal way to put up a pin, and popular pins on Pinterest can be shown for months after they're published. So it has a longer life than, say, Instagram or TikTok. The third source of consistent traffic would be paid ads. So it could be YouTube ads, Instagram or Facebook ads. We have a whole series of videos on Facebook ads that I'll link to up above right here. So obviously ads aren't a free way to get traffic, but they are fairly consistent. So with what I was saying before about Instagram or TikTok, you have to put out new content every single day. The nice thing with ads, it does cost money, but you create a handful of ads, put them out in the world, and in general, you don't have to be creating new content every couple of days or so. That's just going out, finding the right audiences that are interested in either sign up for your lead magnet or potentially right up front purchasing one of your products. And so ads are a really powerful tool to just kind of create content and set it and forget it. Then a kind of longer term play would be through SEO. So if you create blog content that consistently gets traffic from Google, it can be a fire hose of traffic to your content. And if there's some type of lead magnet or offer, every single day you're getting email signups, getting people to purchase. But the thing is with SEO, it may take months or years before you rank on articles and content you've created that's really, really good. It just takes a while to show up and start generating traffic. But those four sources, so YouTube, Pinterest, paid ads, or SEO, are phenomenal ways to day in and day out get people finding about your offers, both your kind of intermediate lead magnet free offers as well as your paid offers. Then once someone has seen your offer, so they've signed up to a masterclass, a guide, they've given you their email address, or they visited your sales page for your product and they didn't buy, then what? So we run a bunch of remarketing ads that are really, really powerful as far as someone visited one of your sales pages and you send them back to that same page, and the cost per click and the conversion rate is really, really good. But the thing is, if someone saw your sales page today and then wanted to come back a couple days later, they might still not be ready to purchase. You don't want to have to pay to run ads to that person into infinity till they purchase. So the most effective way is obviously gathering their email address. So there's a ton of ways you could do this. So you could obviously send someone to your offer to purchase right away. If they don't do that, you could say, hey, I have this free guide you could sign up for, or you could send people directly to some type of free lead magnet. So for example, for YouTube, we have a free YouTube masterclass. So you could sign up for that and then see an hour-long training about how to grow your YouTube channel. Then from there, currently, at least in English, we don't have a YouTube course, but if we had that after the masterclass, during the masterclass, we have an offer to purchase the course. They could do that right away, see the sales page, or we could run remarketing to them for a couple of days, say, hey, do you want to buy our YouTube course? Or what we're going to talk about today is our favorite way and probably our most powerful tool for consistently selling online, which is through email. So everyone has an email account. It may be one of the first things they check when they get up in the morning. So it's a phenomenal way to stay in touch with someone, remind them about your product, and in a very coherent, consistent way, take them through step by step through the sales process. So for example, through our YouTube masterclass, they see an hour training about YouTube. Then we can have, say, a sequence of 5 emails to talk about the benefits, the frequently asked questions, maybe show some customer testimonials, and then kind of a last reminder, hey, this is your last chance to get something at this particular price. And so that whole sequence over email is just really, really powerful once you have that email to take them through that process. So that's not something you can do on social media because you just put something out to the world and everyone sees things at the same time, so the same post at the same time, versus someone signs up for the masterclass today or sees your offer and then someone sees it a week from now. And so the sequence of emails is really, really powerful. So what I want to do just really quickly today is show you how we use our email marketing software, ConvertKit. If you want to check it out, you can use the paid version, which does include the automations we're going to go through today for free for 30 days using our affiliate link down below. If you end up purchasing, we could earn a small commission, but at no extra cost to you. ConvertKit does also have a free plan where you can have up to 1,000 contacts, have free landing pages, send as many emails as you want to those 1,000 contacts. It's really, really powerful with just a free plan, but I'm going to show you kind of the advanced automations with any email marketing software. It's going to be part of the paid version. So here's what it looks like once you're signed into ConvertKit. Obviously, we have a few thousand email subscribers. If you're just getting started, it's going to look a little bit different. So we're going to go through today are the automations, but if you're just getting started with ConvertKit, I'll link to our tutorial up above right here. There's also another tutorial on how to create landing pages with ConvertKit. So if you're looking to grow your email list and get signups, creating a landing page is a great way to do that. But so we'll click on automations right now. And the first thing we want to work on is a sequence. So this is the series of emails that we're going to create for someone that signs up for our YouTube masterclass. And so what we're going to do now is click new sequence. And then so YouTube masterclass course sales. Then create the sequence. Okay, so this email is going to be sent a day later. So what we would probably do is someone will sign up to our masterclass right here. So they give their name and email address. Then there's an automated email through that form that you can check out if you see the tutorial video that says, hey, here's the masterclass, click to watch it. And so that'll happen immediately upon signing up. But so this would be, say, a follow-up email to that. So someone got the link, watched the masterclass. In the masterclass, there is a link where they could go and purchase the course if they wanted to. But so this is going to be a follow-up, say, 1 day later. So what we're going to want to do is add the subject line. So benefits of our, I already wrote this before as a test. So benefits of our YouTube course. So this would be 1 day after seeing the masterclass. And I'm not going to obviously spend a lot of time on the text, the copy of the email. I just want to show you how this works. Hi, let's see. We can even add their first name, personalization, add to email, first name. Here are the benefits of our YouTube course. Okay, so this is the email that's going to be 1 day later. Okay, so one of the things, if someone purchased the course already, we don't want to send them the sequence. So if they watched the masterclass, made a purchase, then they're not going to get any of these emails. So what we want to do here is add a filter. So we add a filter for subscribe to, and then we add a tag for new purchases. So we would say student YouTube course. If they have this tag, they will not get this email, and we'll add this to all the emails of the sequence. Okay, so I think we're good. So 1 day later, we're going to get this. The one thing with each of the emails in the sequence, you're going to want to turn on publish. So that is email 1, and then along the side here, you can write the entire sequence out. So email 2 is, let's say, FAQ YouTube course. So answering all your questions. Also, just a random kind of side tip, if you want to change the preview text so you have the subject and the kind of text you can see beside it as the preview, you can put something specific here as opposed to showing the text that's in the email. So 1 day later, benefits of the course. Next day, FAQ for the course. Then maybe the 3rd day is when this offer is up. So we would say maybe we'll have some testimonials. And then obviously they're going to have amazing quotes for us. So here would be an email on, say, the testimonials that we would say. Again, publish, add the same filter. Don't need to go through all of this today. So this would be, say, so 1 day later, next day, this is day 3. So let's say this is the last day of the offer. So instead of 1 day after that, maybe we say, I'll show you in a minute, but generally we're sending emails around 10 a.m. So instead of a day later, what we could do is change this to certain hours later. So if we'd say 10 a.m., let's say 7 hours later would be 5 p.m. We could say last chance to get YouTube course. So here is the last email. And so some of these are still on draft. Publish. So they get the masterclass, a day later benefits, day later FAQ, day later testimonials, and then 7 hours later, hey, here's the last chance for this offer. So here's the sequence of emails. Now just the only thing we have left is basically the trigger of what is going to start and kick off this email sequence. So to do that, or one last thing within here, if you click on settings, this is essentially where you can say, hey, is this going to send from Laura or is it going to send from me? Do you want to send 7 days a week? What time do you want to send emails in general? So this is what I was saying before. It's going to send at 10 a.m. and then the one is going to send 7 hours after 10 a.m. And so that's all of the settings. And then, so the sequence is ready to go. Now, the only thing I would need to do is if I create a new automation, and then, so to create an automation, just click again here. So if someone either joins a form or is added to a tag, you could kick off the automation, which would be the sequence. So if I say is added to a tag, and then what tag? So if I put in YouTube Masterclass English. So, oops, that disappeared on me. So, all right, tag YouTube Masterclass. Okay, so tag YouTube Masterclass, add as an event. And then what do we want to do after that trigger is email sequence. So email sequence, YouTube Masterclass course sales. There we go. Okay, so add this action. And if that was all there was to it, so someone signs up on this landing page, someone that did that will then receive the tag for YouTube Masterclass English, and then they're going to automatically receive this sequence of emails. But if they make a purchase either immediately seeing the masterclass or at any point on any of the specific days, what's going to happen is the sequence is going to stop. And then what you'd probably do is having someone purchase your course, you may have a sequence of emails set up to them to just make sure that they're going through the materials, getting the most out of it. And you're kind of checking in to see how they're doing as far as progressing through your coursework. But this is probably the most powerful tool that you can do. So if you have some way to capture someone's email, and then you can stay in touch with them for a couple day sequence like this to get them to purchase your course. But a lot of people take a longer time than that. And so it may be that you launch a new course or there's a new offer or something happens for Black Friday or whatever months from now, and that person ends up purchasing. And so this is where email is so powerful in this whole piece of selling on autopilot, is that you come up with traffic sources of people coming in, seeing your offer, signing up for your email list every single day, and then you stay in touch with them either in an automated way like this or just periodically of new things going on. And you will see that over time, you're going to consistently see sales for your offers. So thanks for sticking around until the end. The bonus tip that I promised for making this far is if you want to greatly increase the conversion for your evergreen sales, is you need to give people a deadline. So if people think that they have an infinite amount of time to purchase something, they will probably wait an infinite amount of time to make a decision. But if you say, hey, thanks for signing up for my masterclass, you have 3 days where I have an offer for you. And so at the end of the 3rd day, the price goes back to normal. So today is August 9th. If August 12th, the offer goes away. On August 12th at 11 p.m., you're probably going to get a couple of sales. And the thing is, if someone signs up September 1st, then they have from September 1st to September 4th, they have a clock that shows up that says, hey, you're running out of time. And so the tool that we use for this, that I see almost everyone using, I'm not sure of other tools available to really do this successfully, is called Deadline Funnel. I'll put a link down below in the description for you to check that out as well. But it's really, really powerful. You'll see this, the clock at the top of the screen on a lot of different sales pages, and also works in conjunction with your email, so it knows to send people to your offer page or to the offer expired page. And so each individual person has a set time frame to make a purchase, and having that deadline makes a big difference. And you'll see that people generally convert on that last day. And so if you want to learn about any of the things we talked about today, check out the description down below. But it's come up with a way to consistently generate traffic, consistently bring people that visited your sales page back to your sales page, remind them about the offers you have available and how you can help them live a better life, grow their business, whatever your particular product or service helps with. That's how you can grow your business on autopilot. And like I said at the beginning, be on your phone at the beach and be like, hey, I just made some money today. So if you want to learn more about email marketing, check out the playlist right here. If you want to learn more about generating traffic for your business, check out the playlist below. Hope to see you in those and future videos. Bye-bye.